So how's it going, people? This program here is to educate, to entertain, and to offend everybody on the planet at least once. Hopefully I can do that for you today. I like to offend people. It's always funny. Always hilarious how people get offended. You offended me. You're not PC. Well, shit happens, man. But anyway, Ashley was going to come. I think she's going to come here. I don't know when, but she said that she wanted to go live because I told her that some of the people yesterday wanted to watch her. Hey. But Ashley should be here shortly, I think. Bubble-headed bleach blonde come on at 5. But she's one of those people that are always late. Constantly always late, man. So I figured I'd go. She'll probably be here about 6:30 or so. 7, 8, 9. That's Ashley for you. But I saw in the news where this doctor went in to get the vaccine, and they gave her the wrong shot, I guess. Moderna or something like that. I can't remember. But, there's incompetency everywhere. Everywhere there's incompetency, no matter where you go. There's something always in the gravy. There's something in the gravy. So what's going on, Cynthia? Anything good in Canada? You having a good time? I don't know if you guys ever remember Justin TV a long time ago, like 15 years ago or whatever. I was just on Plenty of Fish. I go on that dating website. I don't know why. I've only met 2 people in real life on that in about 10 years. I only met 2 people. I met 2 on video chats. But they have the same thing. It's just like Justin TV. You go live on Plenty of Fish and you can talk to hundreds of people at a time. Cold here today. Oh, here's Ashley. She's going to take over. So I think Cynthia remembers Ashley. I'll let her do it. Do you remember Cynthia from Canada?
I think so, but I don't think she was on very long.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Have fun.
Whew. Hello. How's the weather? Man. Okay, the weather here is insane because one day it's shiny and it's pretty and it's beautiful, and then the next day it's stormy and windy and it's literally blowing our garbage all over the lawn. So today is nice, like it's sunny and shiny, but it's cold. The wind has a bite to it. Hi. Oh, I think Ashley's going live today. Yes. Is there anybody else on here? I don't even know how this works or how to tell if there's like people on here or not. It's kind of weird. Cold air too. Yeah. I don't know why they say global warming, but it doesn't feel like it. I'm freezing. I don't like being cold. When I was really, really little, I lived in Des Moines, Iowa with my brothers, and we got this like crazy idea to go out in a blizzard and go to the park. So we were riding our bikes, and then I don't know, the next thing I remember, I was waking up in the hospital near hypothermia. I had just gotten so cold on the bike ride that I just stopped and I laid down. And yeah, a couple of people had seen me, like seen this little kid, because I was like 6 or 7 at the time. And they just saw this little kid laying in the snow. And the cops, by the time they showed up, like they had to dig me out of the snow because that's how bad that blizzard was. And my brothers made it to the park just fine. And they were playing there for a few hours just fine before they got home. And nobody like had even realized that like I was gone or I was almost frozen to death in the snow. Hello. Hi, Faith. I'm not sure if I've met you yet, Faith. Good times. Yeah. Faith, have I met you yet? Have we talked before? Hey. Sorry, I'm trying to read all of these. M.O. How do I know you, M.O.? You're somebody from around here. Oh, well, hi, Jen. Faith Made Legacy. Gotcha. I should have read the whole thing. What's that mean? Faith Made Legacy. What's that for? Just out of curiosity. Spell it. Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember that one. Yeah, I'm curious what the whole Faith Made Legacy is about. That's her show. She has her own YouTube channel. Oh, I'm Ashley. Beauty. Thank you. it's really nice, especially because now, oh my God, I used to be pretty. I used to, God. And then years of raising children and stress of raising children, it starts to take its toll, and it really has. I used to have like a healthy amount of weight on me. Now I'm just falling apart. And that's you have a YouTube show, Faith Made Legacy. I'm gonna assume it's religious just for the name, but just out of curiosity, is it religious? I'm not a huge religious person. To each their own, and I guess you could say I have my own little version of it, but I do listen to Christian. I only, like, my radio in the car is on K-Love or SOS, and my kids, I listen to it so much that my kids even sing it, like Jeremy Camp, Avalon, Super Chick, David Crowder Band. God, I could go on forever. But my favorite song right now, and it's really funny too, is when I'm in a bad mood, which is kind of a lot lately. My kids even know to throw on the song, and it's Jeremy Camp, Keep Me in the Moment. Beautiful song. If you guys have not ever heard it, go and listen to it. Actually, if you can, listen to it right this second, because it is the most beautiful, wonderful song that you will ever listen to in your entire life, and you cannot help but be in a good mood after you hear it. It just washes it all away. But yeah, when I'm in a bad mood, my kids turn it on. They're all like, can't be sad when that song's on. Channel is mostly about mental health. Well, I should be watching your channel then, because boy, my mental health is not so good. I'm still trying to deal with PTSD, but PTSD requires some really intense therapy, which I don't have the luxury when I'm trying to raise 3 kids by myself. And yeah, I was going to therapy there for a little bit, and again, the therapist that I had decided to move to Utah after this whole pandemic thing hit, and it kind of derailed all the progress that I'd made and started me kind of back at square one. And I mean, honestly, I need therapy so super bad. I've got like a whole list of mental problems and stuff from childhood, just adds all up. But I will definitely have to watch your show and look into it. I'm a peer support specialist, and I thought, what's a peer support specialist? And how do you become certified in something like that? Is that those people, like those suicide operator kind of things? Or PTSD is real? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Honestly, it's so terrible. Maybe it's my karma, but before I ever had it, I didn't believe in it. I didn't put a whole lot of stock and weight into it. I was just like, it's just a reason for somebody to, lose their mind, and just to like sit there and think that somebody could be standing in a room and then all of a sudden have a flashback and be back to where they were. That just seemed unrealistic. It seemed like somebody was on acid to me. And then now that I do have it and I've experienced some of the symptoms of it, it's crazy. It's insane what it can do to you. Like just the other day when I was grocery shopping in the store, my niece, she came, running up behind me. And of course I didn't know. And she, scared me, but really loud. And it took me like probably a good 20-30 minutes to kind of calm myself back down. And it's not so much that it's just that heightened state of fear, and it doesn't go away. It just doesn't stop. And so somebody, a normal person, somebody runs up and says, boo, it's and that feeling just lasts for a few seconds or whatever. But for me, at least, it lasts for like 20-30 minutes, and I have to like mind fuck myself back out of that state of terror. And it's really, really hard. And then when you've got 3 kids that are constantly running around screaming and breaking things, and I'm on a constant like high alert, and it's really difficult. And my patience level like is non-existent. I like do not have patience for anything or anyone anymore. The first time I heard glass break, I didn't even realize I was at work. I was folding clothes, and somebody had dropped a big box full of glass, and it just shattered. And the next thing I remember, I was curled up in the fetal position underneath the table, bawling my eyes out. And they ended up having to send me home because I was done. And that's over just the sound of glass breaking. It's like a professional friend. There's lots of different things you can do without working art therapy. I've also worked in detox, also in the certified recovery coach. Oh, my name's Ashley. 8 years on July 13th. Congratulations. Good for you. You must be super stoked and super happy about that. That's good for you. And that's, oh man, those relapses, they really do get you. I feel so bad for people who do relapse. Like, a lot of people just really don't understand addiction at all. And when somebody relapses, I mean, I even used to be the same way. I'm very, very judgmental about it. But having experienced it myself, that relapse is just gut-wrenching. You hit a whole new low. I mean, it's worse than like you first ever starting addiction and realizing that you have a problem. Like, once you make it to that point and then you get clean and then you relapse, it takes you to a whole nother level of depression, and you just feel terrible, and it's so hard to get out of. Relapse, relapses kill. I believe that. 2015. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, certain noises for me when people come up behind me, and it really doesn't even matter who it is, and it doesn't matter how quiet they are or loud they are. If somebody's behind me, it's an issue. You cannot stand behind me anymore. You can't be anywhere on my back. I've got to be able to see you at least somewhere or on my peripheral. But it's the strangest thing, is especially when I'm in like a crowded room full of people, I literally have to go and find like a corner wall that I can stand, knowing that nobody's going to be standing behind me. Aloha, breathe, work, music, being in nature, and staying off booze and pills after a few years. Oh, really? That's because when kids are laughing, it does sound a lot like screaming. Most of the time they are screaming. They're screaming, laughing. But yes, actually for me, it has like the opposite effect. When I hear kids running around, screaming and laughing and having fun, that puts me like mellow. That's my happy place, which is the strangest thing, because I never even wanted children when I was younger. I never planned on having children. And it stresses everybody else out when there's just 50 kids running everywhere and whatnot. But like when my kids have birthday parties, usually the whole neighborhood ends up coming, because I'll rent like a big old bounce house and do piñatas and all sorts of crap. And there'll just be kids flooded everywhere. And like my friends and my family, they're just like, oh, how can you stand all this? And, kids asking me 20 questions, and I love it. Like, I just love having kids laughing and screaming and playing, and, 1,000,001 questions thrown at me all at once. It's the greatest thing. I don't know why. Don't ask me. I couldn't tell you why I love it, but I do. I have smoked weed on and off the past 8 years. However, that does not count. Doesn't count. I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody says. Weed does not count. It's too medicinal. It should be classified as medicinal. It's natural. God, there's this little saying in school that I was taught, and I'm trying to. It's been years. Let's see. Pot is a plant that comes from the ground. If God didn't smoke it, it wouldn't have been found. So all you preps who don't get high, shut the fuck up and give it a try. But the main thing was the first part. It comes from the ground. It's all natural. It's better than a lot of the medication that they pump people full of. When I first got put on medication for my PTSD and for migraines, the two medications that they gave me were like a no-no. With their powers combined, it is fatal. And it gives you I think it was either a dopamine rush or a serotonin rush. It was one or the other. But it almost killed me. Like, I ended up feeling really weird and like lightheaded and just like, I don't know, like weight kind of crushing me, and it was freaking me out. It was freaking my mom out, and we, went to the hospital, and I had to go through the list of medications that I was on, and then the doctor just totally freaked out and called up my other doctors and was just like, what were you guys thinking? And we list medications for a reason, and how could you prescribe her this? And so after that, I was just like, okay, I'm just not going to do medication and stick with something that's a little bit all natural. And I haven't had a problem. If it works, it works. I sleep like a baby, wake up every 3 hours and cry. But it does. It does work. It gives me patience and super great. Those psych meds are tricky. I would use them to balance out narcotics crashes and withdrawals. Yeah, here in Burley, a lot of them are on, oh my God, what's it called? Not Seroquel, although some of my friends are on Seroquel. It's some to help with like the cravings and the withdrawals of it. And a lot of them, they use like a little dissolvent kind of thing on the tongue. I cannot remember. I don't know how that works, but yeah. Lithium, wow. Lithium's some pretty intense stuff right there. I was on that when I was young and trying to have fun. And that's something I would probably normally do. Suboxone, that's the one. Suboxone, thank you. Smoke weed. But Suboxone, yes. Everybody and their mom is put on Suboxone here. It is freaking insane. For me, I'm a firm believer to each their own. Everybody's, I guess, got their own process. But for addiction, for me, I've always found it as simple as it's a choice. When I was first an addict, I started using cocaine when I was 13 years old. And then by 14, just before 15, is when I switched to methamphetamines. And I was on it for like 2 years before I had finally quit. And when I quit, I didn't get like thrown in jail. I didn't get, put on medication. I didn't go to rehab. I just quit. I was just done. The person that I wasn't who I wanted to be. Like the life that I had wasn't the life that I wanted. I was just done. So I see it as it's as simple as a choice. Yes, it's a lot harder than some because life circumstances, it makes it easier to choose to just keep relapsing, and keep using for whatever your justification is. But still, at the end of the day, I firm believe in standing by that. Yeah, it's always a choice. So I've never been one to like try medication or anything like that to stay clean. I think it's like also substituting one addiction for another. Just because one of them has a doctor's name on it doesn't make it that much better. I have bipolar on a small dose and also have PTSD. Okay, I am a little confused. Maybe Mo, I don't know what your name is, Mo, what your real name is, but Jen, you guys, maybe you can answer this for me. But I was told that manic depressive is the same as bipolar. Is that accurate? Because I was given this test one time with the whole like list and anxiety and blah, 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 blah. And I scored really, really high for manic depressive. But then over here, I was really, really low for bipolar. And then somebody told me later on down the road that manic depressive and bipolar are the same thing. So I was all like, well, then why did they give me this test with like 2 different scores on 2 different things? It didn't make any sense. So it is. Okay. It is manic depressive. It's just an old term for it. That makes sense because when I did take this test, I was like 16 years old. I'm not going to tell you how old I am now, but we can say that it was a long, long time ago. The updated term is bipolar. So I am bipolar. That makes so much sense. I don't want to be bipolar. That sucks. Now everybody gets to use that as an excuse when I'm feeling completely justified for freaking out. There's a mood swing one and one with more hallucination. Yeah, no, I don't hallucinate, but I do have my mood swings. Like, there's just, I don't want to say it's mood swings so much as I'm just a highly sensitive person. I'm definitely an empath. Like the other day when I was in Walmart, I was totally fine, not really thinking anything, not a good day, not a bad day, just normal, looking at stuff. And then all of a sudden, just immediately, like my heart felt broken and I started bawling. And then like there was a couple aisles down, there was this lady who just fell apart, and she had a son. They were very, very close. It was her only child. He was 16 years old. She took a vacation, the first vacation. It was a girls' trip that she ever took without him. And she was only gone for 3 days. And in that 3 days, he went to a party and got in a car with a drunk driver and died. And she was just devastated, heartbroken about it. And I'd never met this lady before. I had no idea who she was, but I could feel her heartbreaking. I could feel it a few aisles over, just completely devastated. So I assume that like my emotional mood swings aren't because I'm bipolar. I'm just highly empathetic. I can, like with Ace, my son's dad, Tim's son, Aaron, we have our son Ace together, but with him, man, when I'm in the room with him, I can feel his emotions like crazy. I can fine tune like if he's feeling them towards me, or if he's internalizing them and feeling them towards himself, or if he's like, I can tell when he's irritated. Again, if it's like that irritation is directed from me, or if it's, from somebody else, or it's really weird, really, really crazy. But I feel bad for the empaths out there, because it is really, really hard to empathize with people. There's so many problems in the world today that most people that they feel are negative emotions, and you're constantly crushed under a feeling of negative emotions. And on the days that I can break out of it, my good days are like such really, really good, happy days. They're so nice. But it takes a lot to like choose that. Most of the time it's a whirlwind. Is it genetic? What the actual happened to the meth? Who's the meth head lady? Are you talking about Beatrice? It is genetic. That makes a lot of sense. Probably got it from my dad then. He had a lot of issues. But yeah, I'm Alexander Usman. I don't know who you are, but I'm assuming you're talking about Beatrice. Is that right? She's not around here much. Not while I'm around. Anyways, we try to keep it separate. I don't know if like Tim told y'all that it was Ason's birthday party this weekend. He turned 6, and of course I did the bounce house, but I did one of those double combination ones, so it was like the bounce house, and then I also had the slide. And we took the boogie boards that we bought in California and rode the boogie boards down the slide. And then the kids decided to all sleep outside in the tent, and then lo and behold, at like, I don't know, I'd say maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, Asen was smart. He came inside because he was so cold, and all the other kids decided to stick it out, and they ended up all getting rained on. And now they're all sick. It was super, super terrible. But Beatrice tried showing up during all of that, and Tim was nice enough to tell her to go because, yeah, I don't like dealing with her, but I especially don't want to deal with her when it's my son's birthday. It's like all of a sudden the conversation just stopped. I don't know, maybe I need to like reload it or something. I don't know. That girl seems like a dude. I think that's an understatement. I feel so bad too because I'm so hard on her, and I know people with issues like that. Obviously, they can't help it. Crazy people don't know they're crazy, right? That's one of like number one things. There's always hope for those who know that clearly there's an issue, but she just does not realize it. And so I try to have sympathy and empathy and understanding for people like that, but she's just, oh, there's going to come a day when I'm going to be allowed to. And yeah, we all have a Beatrice in our life. Really? Really? Because I never did until this one, and that's not my choice. She's on a whole nother level. Oh, man. She told me that she met Marilyn Monroe and that her husband had an affair with Jackie Kennedy. And Jackie Kennedy's really actually a man. And so she beat the crap out of her, him. or something like that. I mean, that's insane. Come on. She's left notes on the door. Like, this is one of the biggest reasons that I don't like her. She's left notes on the door saying that my kids were in the house being held hostage. Like, okay, first of all, that's not true. But second of all, like, wherever she goes, cops follow. So, last thing I need is a cop coming up to a door with a note on there with a whole list saying that my children are being held hostage. What's up, buddy? Hey, careful, don't you go. You guys want to say hi? There's Asen. He was the one who just had the birthday party.
Grandpa has the hat.
Yes, Grandpa Tim got him the hat, and isn't it adorable? I think he looks so super spiffy with the hat.
Look what I got.
Yeah, how's it? Is it any good?
Whoa.
All right, is that blue?
Yeah. That's and a bar. And a bar. Mom,
Yum, yum. I saw these at the store today, and they were still at school. And I was like, oh my god, Johnny got me this! And so I bought them now.
Mom, I
Hey,
like
hey.
it.
Oh, I'm actually going to do stuff again.
Don't touch that.
You want to say hi? I don't think you've been on here yet, have you? Okay. This is my youngest one, Davian.
No, it's six.
No,
Hey.
no, it's all real stuff back there. It's funny.
We're both six.
And then, correct,
I'm six.
this is my daughter, Correa. Yes, she does have, well, it was pink hair. It's kind of faded quite a bit.
I do not like this song.
But I
Hate it.
let my
I
daughter
hate
dye
it.
her hair pink last year.
I hate it, Korean. I do not like the song.
Yeah, she's going to be 11 this year. Last year was her 10th birthday. But yes, I'm one of those moms that encourage individuality. So if she wants to dye her hair pink or orange, I think, which one did I not say though? Black, right?
Yeah.
I don't want you to do black. Black's too negative, too intense. And she's got such fair porcelain skin. It would just,
Mom.
no,
Eddie.
black.
Eddie,
Are you
Mom.
spilling? What are you spilling? All right. What, buddy? What?
So when it's my birthday again, can I dye my hair red? Where candy washed out like Koreans. You're too young for that.
Thank you. Yeah. When did I first start letting you dye?
I was 9 or 8.
Oh, hon, it was that temporary stuff too, huh? This was the first like permanent one that you do. So I'll let you do a temporary one like I did with her, but not like a permanent one. You'll have to wait till you're a little bit older for the permanent one.
Like 9.
Yeah,
Oh, I'll have the red.
it'll be red. Just be temporary.
Like Korean?
No, that one's permanent. But this was the first permanent one that she got, and she got it because it was the double digits. So you'll get a temporary one.
Asen got me wet.
Are you guys gonna say hi to everybody on there?
Hi, everyone.
Asen right here. This one was when we had the birthday. And this one was also the one smart enough to come inside before he got rained on. Did you guys wake up soaking wet? No? No, but she did miss school yesterday because she was feeling sick. And this one right here is my youngest one. This is Davian.
He's 3.
No.
3.
Davian has
He has to be
Asperger's,
4 or
so
something.
he's a unique
That's
unique
impossible.
child with unique issues. Are those chips? I want one. I'm hungry. I want chips.
Mom, Asen got me wet.
Is that why you're all wet? How'd you get wet?
Asen was messing with the hose.
Dude, what did I say about that?
Like mess with the hose.
So then why are you messing with the hose?
I forgot.
Seriously?
Hey, bunny. Yeah, hat. I don't even remember what you told me. Hat.
You're not supposed to be playing with it. You know you're not supposed to be playing with it. And if the answer is I forgot, well, next time we have McDonald's, I'll just forget to get you some.
No, look, it's on 10. How old are you?
Nice. Love that.
Hat.
I have a 10-year-old, you guys.
And I'm 30.
All right.
No. Wait.
Well, actually, I'm sorry.
Stop. Yeah. Wait. Stop. No more.
It's really hard for me to chew chips because my feet are so terrible from all the years of, using.
Look, I'm 6.
I never started reading everything,
6.
but
I'm not 5.
we actually
I'm 6. Dude.
My taxes finally came through. I still haven't got my stimulus though, which is really frustrating. But I finally did get my taxes. Because they've been so awesome, we're gonna go to Walmart and get what?
Boom!
Yeah.
Tell them what phone I'm gonna get.
She's an iPhoner.
I'm gonna have.
I'm an
Can I get the iPhone, Mom?
no. iPhones
That's my old
suck.
phone.
You don't want an iPhone.
That's my old
You like
phone.
the Androids. And actually, there's a special VTech phone that I looked up, did some research on that I want you to
You
get.
want one?
Nice. Why do you always
Yeah.
get this on you?
You tried to take it out
You
of
wanna
my hand.
You want to have?
Just gotta be nice. Just
Yeah,
get
okay,
along.
okay.
Love. What?
Can I get a new phone? But I'm not
Yeah, but
holding
you're not getting the phone that you think you're getting.
What?
It's a special VTech phone that I did research on. And it has like learning games on there and stuff that'll help you with your math and it'll help you with your letters. There's also actually like a phone, so you can call and text and all that fun
Wait,
stuff.
what?
But it's naturally got built-in parental controls. So all those stupid videos that you try watching that you're not allowed to watch, I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about blocking it or anything because it naturally does it by itself.
So we won't be watching the things.
Yeah, that's the only bad thing about that. Gotta go pick up my
Can I get my old phone?
Bye.
Like the same.
But yeah,
Bye bye.
we're gonna go and head out and get some shopping done. Get the rest of the things that I need for the RV so I can finally finish and have my finished project and sell it for a really good amount and make all the money back. Yay!
Yay.
Right? We've all three been living in an RV for over a year now and we're done. We're seriously done. Now that I have the money to get the last of my supplies, we're done.
Wait, Mom, why did you say bye?
To the people. You gotta say bye to people on here. We
Bye,
talk to you
bye.
over here, and there's other people that just watch. But yes. Tim, did you want to come back on, or you want me to just be good? All right. I guess Tim's done for the day too, so we're just gonna wrap it up for the day. But you guys all have a good one. Have a good fun chat, and I'll try to come on here again. Antoinette, if you watch this, I'm really bummed that you weren't on here today. So Antoinette, I'll try to do another one again so I can see you and talk to you. Bye, you
Bye
guys.
bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
I love you. You guys are so cute.
Are we going somewhere where we get wet, like the water park or something?